Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this special bulletin. There's a phenomenon happening as of late in the video game industry, at least with two rather recent releases or future releases, that some people are calling journalist mode, that I prefer to call why are you wasting your money mode? What is the point mode? Why don't you just watch a let's play mode? And it's 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 people being able to skip a boss fight. Just completely and totally bypass the boss fight. Most recently, South of Midnight had this little option, and gamers, some gamers I'm sure are liking it, some are despising it, but journalists out there are absolutely adoring every little thing about it. Right here, in addition to the standard sorts of difficulties you can select, which include both a story and easy option, and I wonder what on earth the difference is there. Like, how much easier can you get with a story option? You can also select the option to be able to skip boss fights, regular fights, and chase sequences. Why? Why are you even buying the game? If you want to experience the story, go watch a Let's Play. I'm sure there are many, many channels out there that still do Let's Plays without commentary. Just go do that, especially considering South of Midnight is very likely a linear game. Just watch it as if you would a movie, which is apparently what people are trying to shoot for. This doesn't do away with them. You still enter into combat like normal. No, but you trivialize the entire experience. At any time during the fight, you can press a button and just be done with it. I love this option. Of course you are. You're a journalist. Why would you want to try? Modes like this, it trivializes the game. Reviews become meaningless. Just absolutely meaningless. Winning in these games are meaningless. Hey, I just finished South of Midnight. Really? Did you complete this boss? No, I just skipped the bosses. Well, then you didn't play the game. You wasted your time. You wasted your money. But the next game to come out with this, I'm sure is going to have people divided because it is Hideo Kojima, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Death Stranding 2. The sequel to the so-called walking simulator that I've heard mixed reviews on it. Kojima loves movies after all. Well, Hideo Kojima, go make a movie. Instead of wasting players' time. It's a $70 game, but it's optional. But yes, it's optional. Difficulty sliders are optional. This, that, and the other is optional. If you're going to use this so-called mode, why waste your money? But I guess people want to waste their money. I wasted my money on Anthem, so what do I have to talk? I don't know. Let's check out the article. Speaking on his weekly Koji 10 radio show, Hideo Kojima detailed a Death Stranding 2 on the beach feature that will allow players to clear boss battles after an unidentified number of game overs rather than continue to struggle with a frustrating fight. Now, that's a little bit better than South of Midnight, just straight up being able to clear the boss without even trying. But after failing over and over, how do you think people would have handled that sort of option in, I don't know, a FromSoft game, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, or Armored Core? Do you think more people, if the option is there, how many people would be willing to trivialize the experience, trivialize the boss fight, trivialize the game itself by just going, screw it, I'm not even trying anymore? People will reach that frustration most of the time when you can't skip, which is the norm for most video games. You put the controller down, you walk away, you take a breath, you take a break from the frustrating game that you adore, that you love, and you come back and you wipe the floor with the boss because you have a clear head. Article continues, a continue option in the Death Stranding 2 game over screen, according to translations by ex-user Genki JPN, I guess Genki Japan, will skip boss battles entirely. Oh joy. Journalist mode to the extreme. Players who take advantage of this feature will instead Watch a fight play out. It will play the game for you. Through a series of images with novel-like text descriptions. Just go read a novel. Go watch someone else play. Kojima reportedly said this is meant to help folks who aren't as skilled at action games as the average person. Get good scrub. Go spend your money more wisely. The first Death Stranding wasn't as chock full of boss battles as Kojima's other work, but the few it included are often considered the weakest parts of the game. People didn't want action and boss fights in their walking simulator game. Let's see. Here's Genki's full tweet. Hideo Kojima says Death Stranding 2 will have a new special, very appropriate term, special feature to help special players who are not so experienced at action games clear boss fights. The boss battles in DS2, presumably in easy mode. Wow. That makes it even worse. So you tone the game down all the way to easy, and then if you still can't beat the boss, you can just skip it. Why are you even playing video games? The purpose, at least for me, is a sense of accomplishment. Regardless of what genre you choose, whether it's an FPS, an RPG, even Animal Crossing has a sense of accomplishment. Things that you can complete. There's no action. There's no adventure. It's just things you do. Go catch this fish. Go catch this bug. Complete all this stuff in the museum. Very little fail. Like, no, there's no fail states, I believe, in Animal Crossing, but there's still a sense of accomplishment to get to that little dopamine hit. Where's the sense of accomplishment if you can just skip? I don't feel like trying. Walk in, die to the boss. You don't even have to try. You can fast track all the way to the end. Just, again, I say this. If that's an option for you, cool. More power to you. But why would you waste your money? Why would you spend $70 on a game that you're not actually going to experience? Sure, you can do all the side missions and everything that don't involve all the action stuff, but what's next? Just put the disc in, press play, and the game just goes for you. There's an option right there in the game. Play the game for me. Complete the game for me. You just sit back and watch fast-tracked all the way to the end, and you spent $70 on that game. Is that where this part of the industry is heading? Is that where this part of the development cycle is heading? We're going to add an option in the game to where you just sit down after giving the corporation $70 of your hard-earned money because you want to say, you want the bragging rights, I played the game, even though you didn't. You just sat back and watched a movie for however long it takes to get through the cutscenes, to get through the walking and the adventures and the simulation and everything. All the way to the end with the simple press of a button in the options menu. Maybe I'm just weird. That doesn't seem all that fun to me. Kojima estimated Death Stranding 2 is around 95% complete, likening his process to reaching 10 p.m. Progress is to reaching 10 p.m. on a 24-hour day. What time does he wake up? 3 o'clock in the morning? A movie based on the series, blah, 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 blah. Is this where the game industry is heading? To the point where if all you're going to do is watch the game play out, watch the boss fights, just go, again, watch a Let's Play. They're out there. Lots of people are still doing it. Options like this, as I said before, it makes winning meaningless. It makes reviews from these journalists because you know damn well the journalists out there, these so-called video game journalists, the websites that people used to go to for trustworthy, objective reviews, are going to be meaningless. They will mean nothing because you're always going to question, did the journalist just skip that boss fight? Do I have anything? Does their review hold any weight? And most of all, and most important of all, with the price of these premium games, with the price of obviously Death Stranding going to be a $70 price tag, along with the, what is it, the special editions, the deluxe editions, $100, $120, or thanks to Nintendo, maybe they'll just add $30 onto the base price and up. Why are you wasting your money? Couldn't you just sit down, watch a video, go rent a movie, get some popcorn? Watch that. It's definitely not for me. I genuinely don't know who these options are for. But hey, I could be wrong. Maybe they'll be for sure the journalists will be praising them left, right, and center because they won't have to worry about getting their reviews out on time. They'll just hit play and skip, and talk about the story. And when people are looking for mechanics and boss fight mechanics and any sort of, incidental fights, the trash mobs, you're not going to be able to get that from journalists because heaven forbid they actually play the game that they were given because they were given it. They don't pay for anything. Anyway, let me know what you think about all this. Is this the future of video games? Will most companies, we know which ones will never put this option in there. Thank you, From Software. What do you think? Is this the future? Anyway, that's all I've got. I'm gonna stop rambling. Hit that subscribe button if you want to hear more of my nonsense. Leave a like, leave a dislike, do all those nifty little things that YouTubers beg you to do, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.